now Destro's taken on G.I. Joe.
Lasers beaming and cannons screaming.
Destro!
And joining the attack is Destro's...
Destro's leading the Iron Grenadiers.
Destro is an awesome new foe, but nobody beats G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Annihilate
them! Coming up on Crossfire Collectibles, G.I. Joe Classified Series number 134, Cobra Iron Grenadier B.A.T. Stick around. What's up, and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 134, the Cobra Iron Grenadiers Battle Android Trooper, or B.A.T. So, fourth figure of the current wave, and here he is. This is the Iron Grenadiers Battle Android Trooper. Just a current repainted mold in the Iron Grenadier colors of the prior two B.A.Ts that we got, being the Crimson B.A.T and Arctic B.A.T. And it looks pretty good in those IG colors, black, reds, and the gold. So, very awesome. Let's go ahead and check the box out. So, you have the black and blue carbon fiber, G.I. Joe Classified Series, the Iron Grenadier stamp, Cobra Iron Grenadier B.A.T. Over to the side, here's some stats, QR code. Around to the back, here you have a B.A.T out front of the others and a little squadron behind him. So that looks pretty cool. Castle Destro again. Here you have a close-up of the Iron Grenadier symbol on his shoulder. Here you have the regular hand. Stats again, Cobra Iron Grenadier B.A.T. Around to the side, there's a artist render, and it looks pretty nice. 134 at the bottom. Over here, UPC at the top, Cobra 134. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pop this open. But first, please subscribe to the channel. Alright, so this will round out the current wave, consisting of Alpine Storm Shadow, the Iron Grenadier Trooper, and of course, the IG B.A.T. So, not too much, another repaint, but, you know, I'm good with it. Crap. So, I was happy to, I guess, finish this wave fairly soon. I guess before the Pulse releases came out. So, I was able to get these elsewhere. And, that knocks that one out. So, it's kind of difficult to collect something along with the Dragonfly, because, you know, that being with the giant vehicle and 4 separate figures that you have to review together, 4 on top of it. If you've seen the most recent videos, we've been pretty busy in the last 2 weeks. So anyways, here is the B.A.T in the plastic dungeon. I have the box off to the side showing that awesome backdrop of the Cobra logo with the red and black in the background. So very cool. But anyways, here is the B.A.T. And we're going to go ahead and pop out the accessories and go over them one by one. Alright, so we have all the accessories out. And now let's start going over them. And we'll start with the backpack. So just like the others that we've seen before with the prior B.A.Ts, this one is all black. You have the red tubes running along the top right here. 2 slots to put your extra hands and a third to hang one. Very cool. On the back, there's your peg to plug it into the back. Lots of details on it. Looks pretty good. I still think some of this should be filled in with some color. Maybe give it some, almost like a gamer backpack. I think that'd be pretty neat. But we can hope. Next up, you have arm attachment 1. And this is the saw. So these were introduced with the Arctic B.A.T. And they've been with the last 2 B.A.Ts. So I'm happy to get these. They're pretty cool. Nice new attachment. This one's all black. You have the gold saw blade running around it. And then the gold down here at the base, probably where the motor functions are. Little exhaust port, pretty cool. And the attachment to plug into the arm. Next, you have your little laser cannon here. Probably an Energon cannon if I'm thinking that these are going to, you know, kind of mix in somehow with the Skybound universe. But all gold. Looks very nice. Little hole at the end of the barrel for a blast effect. Next up is your claw attachment, also in the gold, similar to the ones we've seen before. There's your peg to attach to the arm. Just the one functions I think these need to have are a retractable piece here, so we can open and close. Unfortunately, we don't have that, but it is what it is. And next up you have the final attachment, and this is the blowtorch or flamethrower. So all gold as well. This one feels a little different than the others, kind of like a rough surface. And you have a little hole at the end here if you want to add like a flame blast effect coming off of it. Attachment for the arm. Now, your weapon accessory is the pistol. So also like the others, but this one is all black, and then you have the gold slide. A lot of nice detail on it. I think this looks pretty good. Little red dot at the bottom, hole at the end of the barrel for a blast effect. Very cool. Probably my favorite looking of them all so far. This one, with the black and gold, just stands out and it looks really good. Right now you have two chest covers. You have this one with some battle damage to it. You can see it's got some, you know, chipping and cracking running along it. And then this one, brand new. Very nice. I'll probably put the regular one on them. And then the final accessory would be an extra head, and this is the regular bat head. So all black with the red visor, very traditional, and that looks great. You got some little gold vents back here in the back. There's your socket at the bottom to plug into the ball joint for the neck, and very cool. I would even consider using this one. And now for the bat himself, and here it is. So it looks pretty good in these colors, I gotta say. You got the black jumpsuit, the red belt and drop holster running around the leg, little shoulder strap running over here in red, tops of the boots in red. There's some gold and black and red on the boots. The gold arms coming out from the jumpsuit, which look great. And there's your little circuit board on the chest, done in red and black with the gold outline. Iron Grenadier symbol over here on the side with the two swords crossed. And then you have this pretty awesome, more upgraded bat head up here. And this looks pretty good. I may keep this on it. Probably remove the one from the Arctic bat and give him a regular head, because I think this would be something that Destro would come up with. Oh, you know, Cobra has their bats, I'm going to use mine a little different. And I could definitely see him doing this for Mars Industries and making this the Iron Grenadier bat head. So very cool. Looks great. So we've seen the bats before, so we're going to get right to it and go over the articulation. Head is on a ball joint. Rotate a full 360. It can move down that far, so lots of range of motion up here. Not so much going up. You got some side to side, as well as very good mobility in that neck here. Down at the arms, up here at the shoulders, there are butterfly joints. The hinge, they can go up about that far. Rotate a full 360. Bicep swivel. Double jointed pinless elbows. And then down at the hands, both of these are grip hands. So to kind of wound this up a little bit, we're going to go ahead and pop off one of these hands. You can see there's a hinge down here at the wrist, so they can go in and out. Very nice looking hands too, especially in the gold. You can really see the detail. They look great. For this one, I'm probably going to go with the blaster here. So we're going to go ahead and pop that on. And there we go. We're going to have him kind of angled up like that a little bit. So the torso here, you have the ab crunch to go that far back, that far forward. Waist swivel. Your belt is not attached, so we can move all around. Mine seems to be up a little high, so I'll just mess with it and pull it down a bit. You have the strap running down onto the left thigh for your drop leg holster right here for your pistol. The wrap going around the inner thigh. Up at the hips, got a bit of drop leg there. Leg can come forward that far, back that far, and out to the side that far. Thigh rotation. Oh, pretty tight. Double jointed pinless knees. This back one isn't cracking. There we go. Bring that back down. So he's got calf swivel at the bottom of the pant and top of the boot. Just like that. Down at the ankles, you have the hinge to allow the foot to go that far forward, that far up, and side to side pivot. So not bad. We've seen articulation on the bats before, and they're pretty nice. I do like them. So I think for this one, I'm not going to go all out on him, but I am going to give him his pistol. First, we can go ahead and slide this into the holster so you can see how it looks. And we'll take that back out. And we'll go ahead and gear it up in his hand. So there we go. Maybe just have him aiming this straight out. So really cool. Now, for the sake of the video, if we didn't want to use that head, we can pop on the traditional, more OG looking, actually more animated looking. So, very cool. That looks really good as well. But we're gonna go with the other one for now. I'm gonna pop that right back on. So now we'll go ahead and set him back, stand him off to the side for a moment. We are going to use a clear chest plate, so I'm going to pop that on in a moment. But first, I want to go ahead and hang some of these extra accessories to the backpack. So we'll start with the saw, and we'll plug that here on the side, right there. And then we're probably going to take the blowtorch, plug that in right there, and then the claw hand right here. So now we're out of spaces for the extra hand, but that's okay. We'll just put it off to the side. And we'll bring our bat back in and simply snap in that chest plate right there. And we'll bring up the backpack, line that peg up with the hole in his back, snap it on in, and there you go. There is your Iron Grenadier B.A.T. I'm going to put his extra accessories off to the side. Move him over a bit, give you a little zoom, and then let's go ahead and give you some comparisons. So here's the Iron Grenadier B.A.T with probably one of my favorite bats that they've released so far, the Arctic bat. Here he is with a little custom touch of a Crimson bat. And not in a lot of cases, but this is mine. Here is the bat with the WWE Ultimates Rowdy Roddy Piper, customized to be the Iron Grenadier trainer for Destro. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and throw him up onto the turntable, and then we will give you some final thoughts.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Hey, this is Jessica DiGiovanni and Windblade, and you're watching Crossfire Collectibles.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
Alright, so here you have it, the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 134, Cobra Iron Grenadier Battle Android Trooper, or B.A.T. This figure looks great. I do like the IG take on it. The colors really work with it. The black, the golds, the reds, they really look good. With that new head that they introduced with the Arctic Bat, I think that works on it perfectly. Like I said during the video, if Destro were to kind of steal the technology and create a bat of his own, he would probably use a different type of head. And the head that they include with this is pretty much awesome. I love the inclusion of the more, I guess, animated cartoon style bat head, all black with the red visor. That looks great. I would love to get a bunch of these and just throw them on a lot of my bats because I think that would be perfect. The inclusion of the different arm attachments are great. I love them all. I think they really are, you know, something to work with when you're customizing your bats. One of my issues is just the claw. You know, it needs to be able to open and close. It doesn't do that, but, you know, in time, I think we'll probably get an upgrade on those. But overall, the figure is nice. I'm going to get a couple more of these, probably just to keep 2 for the shelf, 1 to put away. That's probably it. I'm not going to go all out. I'm not troop building, you know, just a couple, and I think I'm fine with that. But they are a great figure. I can't wait to see what comes out next. And I guess that's going to do it for this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always, leave that giant thumbs up. Subscribe. Tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Got a lot of stuff coming, so be sure to tune in. Can't tell you how much more is coming, but we do have a lot piled up. And still some things from TFCon that we haven't gone over yet. So be sure to tune in, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.